On today's Daily KHL update, Pavel Datsyuk and Red Army are frustrated by Kirill Petrov and Akbars. Lokomotiv keeps on rolling, having a good season, and Alex Ovechkin and Nicholas Backstrom score for Dynamo Moscow, but you won't believe the finish. All that and more on today's Daily KHL update. Here's your big game of the day. Red Army plays host to Akbars, top team in the East.
Red Army plays their first game without coach Valery Bragin, who was fired last week. They're also missing Alex Radulov, who's out with cold.
First period, Dmitry Obukhov gets on the breakaway, but he's robbed by Rostislav Stanya. Even after that huge save, the puck might have gone in, but Nicholas Persson gloved it away. Nice. Pavel Datsyuk shows some of his magistry as he goes around Denis Kulyash, but that leads to no goal. And Akbars gets really close to opening up the scoring here. Sergei Gimayev gets it out of sight just in time. Red Army finally gets on the board. Patrick Davies streaks into the zone in the second, wrists it, roofs it, 1-0 Red Army.
Davies is not the first guy who pops in your mind when you think of Red Army, but he's a decent shooter. That's his third of the year.
Akbar strikes 4 minutes later as Isles prospect Kirill Petrov shoots the puck through the legs of a defenseman, and Stanya, 1-1.
Some may call it a soft goal, but it's a very crafty shot. Also, how many times do you see the puck going through 5 holes in the net?
Still in the second, Alex Terashenko streaks in on the right wing, shoots, rebound, and Kirill Petrov is there again to tuck it in, 2-1 Akbar.
That's his second of the night and 9th of the year. Terashenko gets assist on both of them. He now has 13 helpers this season.
Red Army is looking for some revenge in the third period. Igor Grigorenko has a chance to score, but is stopped by Konstantin Barulin. He stopped him on a penalty shot earlier too. Pavel Datsyuk and Mikhail Grabovski get on the ice. They storm the crease. Datsyuk gets hauled down, punches his opponent in retaliation. Still no call. Ref tries to break him up, and finally they get the whistle. Datsyuk not having it as frustrations mount. And finally the game ends. Petrov with 2 goals, Barulin with 26 saves, and Akbars with a 2-1 victory. Dynamo Moscow visits Sibir, and it looks like their dream for a white Christmas became a reality. Just a few minutes in now, Ovechkin scores. Just like that, 1-0 Dynamo.
Nice wrister. That's his 14th of the season. Ovi's on fire.
Yes, he is. Late in the second, Dynamo scores again. Jeff Glass pushes the net into the ref as a way of saying he disagrees. Pretty good way of getting his message across. And they agree with him, apparently. Goal waved off. No problem for Dynamo as they put their 4th line on the ice. Sergei Sohin shoots. Kirill Knyazhnev tips it in. 2-0 Dynamo. Sibir gets a goal here, though. They're on the power play, and Christian Kudrak winds up, shoots, and it goes in. Don't worry, replay's coming.
Alex Romanov tipped it in. That's his first goal in the KHL this season. He was just called up from the farm team where he had 10 goals and 20 points in 30 games.
About 5 minutes later, Dynamo's on the board again. This time it's Nicholas Backstrom who's on top of the chaos in the crease. 3-1 Dynamo.
Backstrom scores his 9th of the year. It's a little unusual to see him go into the dirty areas, though.
Alright, now buckle up. Just over a minute left in regulation. Jonas Enlund and Yuri Letra shoots, scores. There's still time. Within 1, Sibir pulls their goalie. Letra sets up Ivan Lekomtsev for a shot, scores. Tie game. We go to the shootout now. Artur Kolda scores, and Alex Ovechkin is stopped. That's it. Did you blink? Hope not. 4-3 shootout final for Sibir. Andrei Nazarov visits Chekhov as Severstal goes against Vitas. He used to be the coach in these parts, remember?
That made perfect sense.
Agreed. Severstal looks hot in the first 20, making Ivan Kasutin work for it. Vadim Chipachov and Evgeny Ketov really close to scoring, but they were left off the board. Nice saves. Severstal does score in the opening frame, though. Peter Cheslava unwinds from the blue line, and it goes in. 1-0 for Nazarov's team.
What a laser shot that was. Also, Severstal outshot Vitas 23-5 in the first frame.
Wide margin, Vitas has a chance to even things up in the last seconds of the first, but Andrei Markov just misses the net. Severstal continues to get scoring chances in the second, but Kasutin stays solid. Third period now, Vitas with a great chance to score, whiffs on the puck, keeps sliding, and a huge stop by Koshichkin as it makes its way to the net. Severstal holds on to their 1-0 lead, and Koshichkin stops 34 shots.
And that's his second shutout in a row. Last week he had a shutout for Team Russia in the game against Czech Republic.
Good on him. 1-0 Severstal final. Lokomotiv host Tractor. Yegor Averin puts the puck on net. Artem Anisimov tips it in. 1-0 Local.
Anisimov scores his 10th of the year. Interestingly, Averin was on the ice for this one with Anisimov and Plotnikov instead of Emil Galimov. Must have been an odd change.
Tractor has a chance to tie things up here. Maxim Yakutsenia has a great opportunity to score, but he's robbed by Curtis Sanford. Simeon Varlamov still out with an injury, by the way. Early in the second period now, delayed penalty call, Loko with an extra attacker. Alexei Kaluzhny shoots, rebound, Plotnikov scores. 2-0 Loko.
Plotnikov was his 10th of the year as well. Kaluzhny was the extra attacker, by the way. Other than that, it's another goal for the gap line.
Arguably the hottest line in the league. 50 seconds into the final frame, Gennady Razin shoots, misses the net, the puck bounces off to Evgeny Kuznetsov, and that's too easy for him. 2-1.
Kuzya scores his 14th of the season. He's in the starting lineup for Team East at the upcoming KHL All-Star game in his hometown of Chelyabinsk.
That is as close as Tractor would get, though. Sanford stops 28 shots, and Isamov racks up another 2 points. 2-1 Loko final. And that's your daily KHL update. I'm Steve Dangle.
And I'm Andreas Sachenko.
See you tomorrow.